Alright, we got this Orion Hcca2000.4. So it's our second 4-channel amplifier on our test bench. So again, I'm not going to go over everything. It's pretty standard features on the Orion Hcca 4-channel amplifiers. You've seen them one, you've seen them all. One thing I did not mention is the terminals. Alright, so we're using 8-gauge speaker wire. And the terminals are more like 6-gauge. I had plenty of room. I didn't have to fool with trying to shove wires in. They went in pretty easily. I would think that we would have a tough time getting 4-gauge in there, but 6-gauge, I believe, would fit in there pretty nicely. Good job, Orion, with that. That's one thing that I always hate, is trying to put the speaker wire in the hole and then try to fight it. I mean, we do that with our power wires and everything. So, anything that helps make installation easier is a plus. All right, so again, we're on the lithiums, and I don't have a backlight on this meter. So we're at 14.7. The term lab is reset. So again, we have this amplifier wired to just this one dual 2-ohm voice coil, Hcca2000. Here's one voice coil. Here's the other voice coil. I have the 2 bridge channels wired 2-ohm each channel. I have them gain matched. That way the subwoofer don't try to tear itself apart. So during the burp, just like on the 1500, we're going to be seeing close to a 4-ohm final impedance on each channel, on each bridged channel. So let's start off doing that with just the clamp around on one. So this amplifier is rated to do 2 ohms per channel, 2 ohms on each channel of the 4 channels, or 4 ohm on each bridged channel. So right now we're bridged at 2 ohm per channel, but during the burp on this one particular frequency, it's going to be seeing about 3.6 or 3.8 ohms. And I will demonstrate that here, because right now we're just clamping. We've got our probes on this one channel and our clamp just on this one channel. So let's do that. Again, volume 48 is going to be our clean power. Look pretty daggone clean. We've got 955 watts just off of that one channel, and that's at 3.8 ohm. Now I wanted to show that because now it's going to read about 2 ohms, give or take, 1.8, 1.9 ohm. Because, Ohm's law dictates, volts divided by amps. Volts divided by amps equals impedance, right? All right, so again, if you're wiring your amplifiers below the manufacturer's recommended impedance, then, don't blame the manufacturer if the amplifier fries, because you're taking your amplifier into your own hands. You're using it at your own risk when you're dropping the impedance below the manufacturer's recommended load. Now, I have done a lot of testing, and I know what I'm doing. And occasionally does an amplifier go up in smoke? Of course. That's just a gamble that you have to take. But again, if you're wiring your amplifiers down too low and it fries, it's your fault, not the amplifier. So, all right, let's move on. Volume 48. 14.69 volts. 14.7, volume 48, 60 hertz. Look pretty clean to me. 1969 watts, and again 1.9 times 2, that's 3.8 ohms per channel at 60 hertz. 60 hertz. So there's your numbers, your volts, and your amps coming out of the amplifier, and that will give you 1.9 ohm, 1969 watts clean power. Now, well, look there, we dropped 0.04, 4/100ths of a volt. So these lithiums are doing a better job than what I thought. All right, so we want to go up to volume 49. So let's go ahead and reset the term line. All right, so again, 60 hertz, volume 49. It will go into clipping. So there's your clip power. 2,184 watts. 2,184 watts. And again, that's 1.9 ohm total, which is going to be about 3.8 ohms per channel. And that's 3.8 ohms here, 3.8 ohms there, add them together, and it's going to be a 1.9 ohm load if they're in parallel. All right, so there you have it. It's another pass on the test bench. The AUTHORIZED2000.4. It's a 2,000 watt 4-channel amplifier. Let me know what you think.